One, two, three, we are live. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. This is Mohammad Arslan Siddiqui from Hamdard University, Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities. And today we have a very distinguished guest with us for a small message through this video to everyone. And with me, I have here my dearest and most respectable Dean, Dr. Asadullah Larik. And we are also joined by our head of the department, Dr. Akhtar Khan. Okay, Dr. Asadullah Larik's expertise he is an educationist, as well as uh, expert. He has got his expertise in English literature and English language, serving for 50 years, more than 50 years, graduating from U.S. universities. Dr. Akhtar Khan is a proud alumni of Hamdard University as well, serving in different capacities as well as teaching main courses to our MPhil students and our B.Ed students, advanced students. So I'll move to Dr. Larik. Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Saab. How are you?
Walaikum assalam. Arslan, how are you? I'm all right. Thank you so much for inviting me to webinar.
Thank you, sir. I'm fine here. As you know that in pandemic, the distances are covered by technology now. So we want you to reach, and we want your message to reach to larger audience through this small video message. And so, what do you have to say about this webinar?
Well, I'm actually pleased, to talk, to the section of, students, the faculty, and the people who are listening to me. It would be a great opportunity to learn, and understand the situation of, our classes that we are, conducting here. We are, of course, going to talk about, all, different things about, the situation of, our online, teaching, and we would also be talking about, upcoming, semester as well. And also we will be talking about, the courses and the other, issues which, would be related, to the students, problems. So we'll, have, an opportunity to discuss, all, the things that, students would like, to ask. I would be, very happy to answer, all the questions and all the queries that they may have. And this faculty, of course, has been there for a long period of time, has produced a number of people, and entire province, and probably I would not exaggerate to say that the entire country is having graduates from our university.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your thought. Sir, can you tell me about the major courses or the departments that you have and you are heading as a dean?
Well, actually, our faculty, used to be the institute in the first place, and then after that, and of course, it became, the faculty. And the faculty right now actually consists of, two departments: faculty of, education and faculty of, social sciences. And we have, all, courses which are, catering educational, purposes. We have, B.Ed, courses. We have, M.Ed courses. We have, also MPhil, courses. And, these courses actually are, being taught, at both the campuses, city campus and, main campus. And we have, of course, recently, restarted in our MPhil program as well. We are proud, to just let our students know that our all programs are accredited. Accreditation has, of course, been, of course, accorded to this faculty and to this university, and that is a feather in the cap of this faculty.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to have Dr. Akhtar, as a head of the department, have his say about the upcoming webinar. That is webinar 2020 admission. So, sir, what would you like to say about this webinar and who should be attending this webinar?
Thank you very much, Aslan. This webinar is truly a great opportunity for students and the faculty as well. This webinar will give the students opportunity to know about different programs that we are offering in Department of Education and in the other departments of the faculty. And it will be a great opportunity to know about our department, our faculty, and students can also know about uh, what will be the opportunities in their different fields after doing B.Ed and different programs of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities.
Sir, most of the time, students, I'll be speaking in Urdu, particularly about B.Ed education, bachelor's in education program. Students have confusion that why there is a 4 year program, 2.5 and 1.5, and as well as there is also ample program. So, I think that क्या आप वेबिनार में अपने programs को इसके prerequisites को explain करेंगे?
जी बिल्कुल करेंगे। डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम्स जो हैं वो डिफरेंट स्टूडेंट्स के लिए हैं जिनका डिफरेंट एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड है। जैसे 4 इयर्स का जो प्रोग्राम है वो उन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए है जिन्होंने इंटर किया होगा, जो ग्रेजुएशन करके आएंगे 14 इयर्स की एजुकेशन होगी जिनकी, उनके लिए 2.5 इयर्स का प्रोग्राम है, और मास्टर्स जिन्होंने किया हुआ है उनके लिए 1.5 इयर्स का प्रोग्राम है। इसी तरह से एम फिल का प्रोग्राम जो है वो उन लोगों के लिए जिन्होंने एम किया हुआ है या एम एजुकेशन किया हुआ है।
Okay, I'll come back to Dr. Larik, and this will be the final word that I would have it from you. But before I go jump to the conclusion of this invitational video, sir, I want to know about BS English program that I know that which is quite dearest to you, and you personally supervising that program in the main campus. So, like, I want you to give message to the students who are sitting in remote areas and want to continue their education in English. So, what program do you have for these students and the hostel and anything?
Actually, I am thrilled to have started this. Sohail, हम लोग we are we are on the show already. Hello. There was a call, from Sohail.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I'm actually, of course, thrilled and to have started this BS English program at our university, and this program actually has got a lot of scope because this program would help all students of English to acquire the skills which are needed by them for of course you know, using those skills in different schools and colleges and in universities or in the jobs that they would be engaged in. I would of course emphasize the fact that we have the most of course skilled people to teach these skills, and we have qualified teachers to teach English courses. We have courses to teachers who are already MPhil. That's the prerequisite of teaching English subjects, and we have a PhD who is of course handling especially the syllabus and other things which are needed by the students. The students would of course feel comfortable by getting admission in BS English program, because it's a personalized service that this university and this faculty is offering. We do care for our students. Our students of course may not be in big numbers as in other universities, but our number that we have is getting all that is needed by them, because these students are personally being taken care of about their deficiencies, about their difficulties. And as these remote areas do not have those facilities of having the command over English, our university encourages them to come and learn here and get that sort of an education which would of course help them to get out of that the deficient areas, and they would of course be picking up the difficult they would be picking up those areas which would help them in their future.
Thank you so much, sir. Final, Dr. Akhtar, I would like you to invite students, teachers, even the parents, and please tell us when the webinar is going to be held and where they should reach. کہاں انہیں کلک کرنا ہوگا تاکہ وہ ہمیں ریچ کر سکیں وینسڈے کو؟
جی یہ ویبینار جو ہے یہ 15 جولائی کو 6 بجے شام کو جو ہم کر رہے ہیں، اور میں تمام اسٹوڈنٹس کو اور تمام ٹیچرس کو جو کہ آلریڈی اسکول میں کام کر رہے ہیں، اور اس کے علاوہ ڈفرینٹ فیکلٹی ممبرس کو ڈفرینٹ جو ایجوکیشنل انسٹیٹیوشنز میں کام کر رہے ہیں، میں ان سب کو انوائٹ کرتا ہوں کہ ویڈنسڈے کو شام کو 6 بجے 15 جولائی کو ہم یہ ویبینار جو ہے وہ آرگنائز کر رہے ہیں. تو یہ ایک موقع ہے تمام اسٹوڈنٹس کے لیے کہ وہ ہمارے یونیورسٹی کے جو سوشل سائنسز ڈپارٹمنٹ کے جو بھی پروگرامز ہیں ان کو جان سکیں، اور اس کے علاوہ ڈفرینٹ پروگرامز جو ہیں اس میں ڈگری پروگرامز کمپلیٹ کرنے کے بعد وہ کون کون سے ڈفرینٹ جو پروفیشنل ایریاز ہیں جن میں وہ جا کے سرو کر سکتے ہیں. تو یہ جاننے کا بہترین موقع ہے. تو میں تمام لوگوں کو انوائٹ کرتا ہوں کہ وہ اس ویبینار میں شامل ہوں. جی اسلام.
تھینک یو سر. میں زیادہ آپ سے کوشچنز نہیں کروں گا کیونکہ میں چاہتا ہوں کہ لوگ جو ہے وہ ویبینار میں زیادہ انفارمیشن حاصل کر سکیں، معلومات حاصل کر سکیں. اینڈ تھینک یو سو مچ فار یور ٹائم، فار یور میسج. دیٹس اے اسمال میسج ٹو اوور آڈینس دیٹ پلیز جوائن اس آن وینسڈے، یعنی آنے والے بدھ کے دن شام کو 6 بجے ہمارے ساتھ ہمارے ڈسٹنگوشڈ گیسٹ اینڈ فیکلٹی جوائن کریں گے، ماڈریٹڈ بائی Faculty of Social Sciences Facebook page. Link is given to everyone and registration is given in all forums. And inshallah, this webinar will also be live on Hamdard University's main page. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir, for your time. Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
تھینک
Akhtar.
Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.